everyone, welcome to Tesla Shorts Time Daily, episode 489. It's May 28th, 2026, and I'm Patrick in Vancouver. Tesla never sleeps, and neither does the news cycle. Tesla's Roadster now has a confirmed Austin Gigafactory production site, yet no release date has been set. Executives confirmed the next generation Roadster will be built at the Texas facility alongside other models. The move resolves long-standing questions about where the low-volume holocar would be assembled. Not timeline for customer deliveries was provided, leaving the project still years from volume output. The decision aligns with Tesla's pattern of consolidating high-complexity vehicles at Giga Texas rather than spreading production across multiple sites. From long-horizon Halo cars to nearer-term robotics ambitions, shift to the Optimus program's current constraint. Tesla's timeline for scaling the Optimus robot has hit a manufacturing constraint that executives have not yet detailed publicly. The snag arrives as Giga Texas prepares dedicated assembly space for the project. Current plans still target initial volume production in 2027, but the delay could compress the testing window before wider deployment. Observers will watch for updates on actuator or sensor supply chains in the coming quarters. While hardware timelines tighten, the autonomy side of the business is also facing real-world friction. The number of vehicles operating in unsupervised or limited supervision mode in Austin, Dallas, and Houston has declined. The reduction follows earlier reports of operational adjustments in those cities. Regulators continue to review data on real-world performance before any broader expansion. The change highlights the gap between current supervised capability and the regulatory bar for driverless service. The same reliability questions surfacing externally are also being raised internally by the people training the system. Internal trainers have flagged discrepancies between Tesla's published safety statistics and observed edge case performance during training sessions. The concerns center on how rare events are captured and weighted in the data pipeline. This feedback loop directly influenced the next iteration of the full self-driving software stack. Regulators reviewing unsupervised deployment will likely examine these internal assessments. Even as autonomy questions linger, manufacturing improvements on the energy side continue to move forward. Elon Musk stated that the manufacturing shift to dry cathode electrodes will meaningfully lower battery pack expenses. The technique eliminates solvent recovery steps and reduces energy use during production. Tesla is scaling the process at both Giga Texas and Nevada facilities. Cost curves from this change will be tracked in upcoming earnings reports. While battery production advances, the next generation sports car remains a separate engineering challenge. Vehicle Engineering VPLR's Moravi noted that adding a third motor to the Model 3 would require significant chassis and thermal redesign work. The project remains secondary to Roadster development. Existing dual motor hardware already delivers strong performance, so the tri-motor variant is not a near-term priority. Any launch would likely follow Roadster production ramp. From vehicle engineering trade-offs to early real-world testing of the robotaxi concept itself. A vehicle matching the Cybercab design was spotted on public roads in the city. The sighting provided the first visual confirmation of testing outside controlled environments since the Wii robot unveiling. No details on sensor configuration or supervision level were available from observers. Continued sightings will indicate how quickly the program is moving toward wider validation. Hardware validation on the road pairs naturally with longer-term breakthroughs happening in adjacent companies. The company patented a PCTFE-based method that creates hermetic seals around thousands of ultra-thin polyimide ribbons. The technique avoids shattering traditional materials when drilling high-density feed-throughs. It also enables wireless charging and data transmission through the skull without external antennas. The process is already in use for the roughly 20 participants in current human trials. This manufacturing step removes a key limit on electrodeck count for future higher bandwidth versions. If the same vertical integration logic Tesla applies to vehicle and battery production extends to medical hardware, the bottleneck on scaling channel counts disappears. Production could shift from specialized clean room craftsmanship toward automated lines capable of supporting tens of thousands of electrodes per implant. That shift would change both the economics of brain-computer interfaces and the timeline for broader clinical use. Keep an eye on actuator and sensor supply chain updates for Optimus in the coming quarters. That's your Tesla news for today. TSLA closed at $440.36, up $6.77, 1.6%. If you found this useful, a rating or review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify really helps new listeners find the show. You can also find us on X at Tesla Shorts Time. I'm Patrick in Vancouver. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.